Citizens of the Reject Nation, it's time to be brave. You see what I did? Because that's what we're watching, but
genius.
Also, you have to be brave to watch Brave. I don't know if that's actually true.
Is it a controversial Pixar movie that we're watching right now?
Well, it's one of the only Pixar movies I've never seen.
I've never seen it either.
Greg, are you a big Pixar guy?
I guess so, but I'm not here in the business to promote studios. I'm here to just watch the movie, Roxy.
That's a really good point. I do feel like I connect with Brave inherently because I've got long hair, and that's the only thing I know about the character.
That's a solid point. Way to create relatability with the audience.
Yeah. All of you guys know what it's like to have long hair, and I'm sorry if you don't because it's a great security blanket. Speaking of security blankets, please like us. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. You know what I mean? Like,
I guess so.
When I'm feeling weird, I can just use my hair.
Oh, yeah. I tweedle.
Oh.
That wasn't the right word. Continue the intro, please.
Awesome. Subscribe to us. Hit that bell. You don't sing like Tara does.
No, only she does it.
And also become a patron if you haven't already. They're the super sexy ones, and they get to see more of us. And it's a full-length reaction watch-along with us over there. So if you want to be sexy like Brave, then go do that. All right. Are you feeling brave and ready?
Yeah, I'm feeling sexy like this child's animated character.
That was a bummer that I... Well, I mean, she's... I don't actually know.
I don't know. I've never seen I don't even know what the trailer was, honestly.
Does she have red hair?
Yeah, I think so. I've seen the cover. She's in the Wreck-It Ralph movie.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
I saw that. All right. Well, maybe she's cool. Merida? I'm coming for you, Merida.
Why are you threatening? Yeah, let's roll that intro, right?
Where are you? Come out. Come out.
This looks like Shrek.
Can you do a Scottish accent?
I am brave.
So no.
Hey, you don't know what you're talking about, Roxy.
I'm going to gobble her up when I find her. No weapons on the table.
Can I shoot an arrow? Can I, please? Can I?
Oh, no.
Use your very own. Happy birthday, my wee darling.
Oh.
He's huge.
I know.
Loose.
Go and fetch it then.
Does she have an American accent? It's the elemental creatures.
They are real.
A little creepy.
Or beautiful.
I think
One of the two.
They're going for whimsical, but it's giving eerie.
I saw a wisp.
Will-o'-the-wisps lead you to your fate.
Okay, it's actually not what you're supposed to do with a black bear.
This is a really old time.
Come on, you!
Is this like the plot of the movie? Are they fighting like a black bear?
So that one's destiny intertwines with many others. It's the one thing we search for, or fight to change.
It's a very good call.
The story of how my father lost his leg to the demon bear Mordu became legend.
Ah, awesome.
Legend.
Legend, okay.
The princes, Hamish, Hubert and Harris. Wee devils, more like. They get away with murder.
It's very dangerous.
I'm the princess. I'm the example.
The little people?
My whole life is planned out, preparing for the day I become, well, my mother.
I love how unclassy she is.
It's like Nightmare Before Christmas. That's what the little kids look like.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And thou shalt know of mine.
Enunciate, you must be understood from anywhere in the room, or it's all for naught.
She's a woman out of time.
Patient, cautious, clean, and a princess strives for perfection.
A day where anything can happen. A day I can change my fate.
Sometimes it is hard when the premise is asking us to feel bad for her being a princess.
But she's relatable.
I know, but it's like, why do I always have to be perfect and live in a castle? And have parents who love me and have this gorgeous hair. I know, I'm missing the point. I get it.
Oh, shoot. Whoa.
She got good.
Aw.
You ever ride horses?
Have I had a horse? No.
Ride. Have you-
Ride, yeah. Oh, ride a horse? Yeah.
How
Don't
many
you mean
horses-
ride a horse, Roxy?
Yo, you own a lot of horses or no?
My own dream, be as strong.
Look at her. She's a daredevil.
I will fly, chase the wind and touch the sky. I will fly, chase the wind and touch the sky.
Ooh, I like this song.
Is she the only red-headed princess?
No, Little Mermaid.
Biggest bear you've ever seen.
His sword shattered, then chomped. Dad's leg was clean off.
Oh, that's my favorite part.
Is it?
And is roaming the wilds, waiting his chance of revenge.
Oh, I guess it is about fighting the black bear.
Don't just play with your haggis.
Now, how do you know you don't like it if you won't try it?
I used to hate that. I would say, how do I know I don't like poop if I don't try it? You just know.
You're a great kid, Roxy.
Fergus? They've all accepted.
Accepted what?
The invitation to the party.
Is she to be wed?
Oh.
The lords are presenting their sons as suitors for your betrothal.
Oh, no.
Dad!
What? Elinor?
Honestly, Merida, I don't know why you're reacting in this way. This year,
Do you not know you're a kid?
Can you do this for me?
What? Get you married?
Get all the people together to pursue me.
Leave it in the comments, people.
there was an ancient kingdom
Oh, Mom.
ruled by a wise and fair king who was much beloved. He divided the kingdom among his 4 sons.
Looks like Saruman.
The oldest prince wanted to rule the land for himself. He followed his own path, and the kingdom fell.
Like the table.
Legends are lessons, they ring with truth.
Interesting.
I ask you, what do you expect us to do?
Call off the gathering. You can just tell the lords the princess is not ready for this. In fact, she might not ever be ready for this.
Has to make her own choices.
She does seem very young.
Yeah, that's how it was back then. I know Scottish history.
Life expectancy is 30.
Yeah. So she's late to getting married.
Try to see what I do out of love.
I'm just not ready.
This is so fascinating.
I could make you understand if you would just
Listen.
listen. This isn't going to happen.
I actually really like that intercutting.
Yeah, it's cool.
There's a lot of Pixar properties about not listening to your parents. There's a lot of that. About your parents messing up your life and you make your own choices.
I think even the ones that are like, you don't have parents, it stems back to your childhood relationship with your parents in one way or another.
These are the kind of guys you want to compete for you?
I was thinking that, the guy with the blue face paint. That's my man.
I can't breathe.
Oh, shush. Give us a turn.
Oh, I can't move. It's too tight.
Why is she a mummy?
Merida,
Have the conversation.
just remember to smile.
Ugh. You've made her look not like herself, though.
She's forcing her to repress everything about her.
Yeah.
I want to announce the arrival of the large... Who goes here?
This is my dude.
There it is. Future hobby. If you guys are above this standard, you're in the lead.
Honestly, I've dated worse.
There you go, guys. Set the bar really high for y'all.
I present my heir and scion, who defended our land
Oh.
from the northern invaders, vanquished 1,000-fold.
Ooh, he's not terrible looking.
I present my eldest son,
Putting
to
it in a beach.
scuttle the Viking longships.
Mustache and pigtails.
I didn't know that.
That's amazing.
It's just destroy you.
Like,
He took out a whole armada single-handedly. With one arm. He was... With one arm.
Oh,
Oh,
he looks like a troll doll.
We don't hide under bridges, ya grumpy old troll.
hey, that's what you said. It's a troll.
We Dingwall!
He's feral. Do you think the purpose of this movie is going to be that she finds the suitor, or she convinces her parents that she doesn't need to do that?
She doesn't need to do that. I think the mom will come around to accepting her.
Or that she finds the right person on her own?
Yeah. Hopefully a woman.
I kind of got that vibe.
Yeah, all right.
You call it a pig pile or a dog pile?
Dog pile.
Pig pile.
Only the firstborn of each of the great leaders may be presented as champion.
Firstborn?
Compete for the hand of the Princess of Dunbroch.
Why does the firstborn stand
I
up?
don't know. She's really happy about that, though.
It is customary that the challenge be determined by the princess herself.
Archery! Archery!
Is she going to compete herself?
Yeah. She wants to marry herself.
I know the feeling.
Archers, to your mark!
Aye, archers, to your marks!
And may the lucky arrow find its target.
Yeah, I guess she just wants to compete for fun.
Yeah, but why was she so stoked about the firstborn part? Because she can compete for herself?
I guess so.
I bet he wishes he was tossing cabers.
Or holding up bridges.
Tossing cabers?
Yeah.
Oh, everybody loves a baby. That's hot.
attractive.
Yep. She has the ick now. Maybe he did it on purpose. I hope Troll crushes it. Let's go, Troll. Huh?
Oh, come on! Shoot, boy!
Yes.
Feast your eyes!
Oh, that's why it's PG.
I am Merida, firstborn descendant of Clan Dunbroch, and I'll be shooting for my own hand.
Okay.
Is that allowed?
Curse this dress!
Oh, she's cool. She's so cool. She's awesome.
She is awesome.
She's freaking
I
awesome.
love her.
Yeah.
Merida, I forbid it.
Nope. Do it.
Cut her face. Oh, wobbly, wobbly.
She nailed it.
Oh, it goes through the other one. That's
Boom.
insane.
Ooh, I love the animation. All
That's
that.
cool.
This whole marriage is what you want. I'm not going to be like you.
Oh, you're acting like a child.
I'll never be like
No,
you.
stop that!
I'd rather
Whoa.
die than be like you.
It's a little too far. Oh, that's a little mean.
That was very mean.
I expect you to act like one.
No, what have
That
you
was
done?
too far, too.
Yo, ladies, control your emotions, women. That's what you like to be told, right? Internally, I kind of got it. Slightly in the heart. It's like, oh God, here it is. This has been Roxy.
You want me to control? I hope she runs into another princess in the forest.
That would be fun.
Fiona.
Angus!
The black bear? Can't cross? Oh, it's back.
Yo, I don't like that thing.
I feel like it is something to be cautious about. Look where it's leading you.
To the Emerald City. I don't trust you, little blue blurbs. You are not like the elemental characters at all.
No. Yeah.
Who's in the cabin?
Slight sinister vibes from them. You're right. Oh, God.
You holler if you see anything you like. Everything is half off.
Is she a witch?
The hairs on her chin are challenging.
Perhaps a touch of whimsy to brighten any damn chamber.
But the will-o'-the-wisps, they leave...
I don't trust her. She's bad.
Your broom!
Yeah, she has magic, but she's a witch.
For sure.
Staring at road.
The ghost talking!
That's not all I can do. La 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 la.
Yago.
Yo, you just kill that bird?
You're not going to buy anything. Get out. Bring on with you.
I'll buy it all!
I did not see this coming.
I want
Being
a
facetious?
spell to change my mum.
I mean, like, this whole witch story?
Oh.
A spell that would change his fate.
And did he get what he was after?
Oh, yes.
I actually feel like your hair is her hair. But short.
Oh, man.
Now, let's see. What have we here?
It looks like the cookie.
Oh. Hey!
She's so abusive to that bird.
You're sure? If I give this to my mum, it will change my fate?
It'll do the trick, dearie.
What are the consequences? I would read the fine print on this.
I wonder if it's going to make her mom sick.
It's a peace offering. I made it.
Oh, interesting. What is that?
Different.
What's about to happen?
She's going to turn into the bear.
Why don't we go upstairs to the Lords and put this whole kerfuffle to rest?
And who else is going to eat it?
Oh,
Mother?
My head's spinning like a top. Oh,
Mum?
oh, suddenly I'm not so well.
This is so weird what's happening right now.
A little to the left. That's good. That's good. That's good. A wee bit to the left. That's good. Oh, the name of it.
I haven't predicted one thing accurately in
I
this
know,
movie.
this is so weird.
What was in that cake?
Cake? Mum?
Oh my God, what have you done?
Is she a bear?
It didn't sound like a bear.
Am I right? Is she
Did
a
you
bear?
nail it?
Or a giant. Maybe she's a giant.
Oh! You nailed it!
Why am I right?
I have no idea. This movie's so weird.
Oh my God, now her dad's going to hate her mom.
He's gonna do more than that. Well, at least she's maintained her consciousness, which is horrifying.
That scaffy witch gave me a gammy spell.
Oh no.
It's not my fault. I didn't ask her to change you into a bear.
It's like 100% your fault.
Something's not right.
The witch is to blame. Goggly old hag.
Why are you getting so defensive with your mom? Like, you just did something terrible to her.
She puts the crown on her head. That's hysterical.
Everybody, follow me. And keep a sharp eye.
I hope Merida speaks the truth.
Is there any chance he murders his wife right now?
I'm half hoping it goes there. Because that would be obnoxiously dark.
Dad, the Bear King? If he so much as sees you, you're dead.
Merida, the best thing you can do is just tell the truth.
But do you think her dad's going to believe her? He doesn't believe in magic.
The bear can do some shit to be like, I'm your liar, you know?
You're covered with fur. It's not like anyone's gonna see you.
Kill her. Kill her. No witnesses.
That's hysterical. Smart little kids.
I hope Merida doesn't learn her lesson by the end.
She's going to.
I hope she's like, I didn't do anything wrong.
Oh my God, Friends! That's got to be a reference.
I'll be back soon. Go on and help yourself to anything you want as a reward.
No.
What?
They're going to eat
Merida, you gotta...
Are they all going to turn into bears?
It's gonna be a dark tragedy, this movie.
Is this Goldilocks?
I was standing right here and the wisp appeared right there. Then a whole trail of them led me off into the forest.
Oh, wait, no, this is a good thing because it's supposed to make them like learn some lessons or some shit, right?
What
like,
is...
that would, like the wisp was calling for this to happen. This is like purposeful.
I found it. She was here. Oh, wait.
What with this? What?
No.
Are you dumb, babe?
My mind immediately went to it's gonna explode. Oh, goody.
Trouble, boiling, double trouble.
That's you. Oh, it took me a second to realize that was you doing that. So I just saw a slight reflection of the TV of you doing that.
I'm off to the Wickerman Festival in Stornoway.
Oh, good. It's gonna be an adventure.
By the second sunrise, your spell will be permanent. Unless you remember these words.
Fantastic.
Fate be changed. Look inside. Mend the bond torn by pride.
Fate be changed. Mend the bond.
Look inside, mend the bond, torn by pride.
Fate be changed.
Fate be changed.
Look inside. Mend the bond torn by pride.
How'd you remember that?
Actress. We stand with SAG.
Oh, it's a vocal warm-up. Okay.
We'll sort it out tomorrow.
How about I'm sorry? My bad. I turned you into a bear.
Oh, Archery. A brave wee lassie, I'm here.
Oh, now you're appreciating your mom.
Find those by the creek, did you? They're nightshade berries.
Tired?
They're poisonous.
Oh.
Where did you get this water? It has worms.
Ew.
She's going to teach her mom a thing or two about how to survive. And
Ah, yes. And it only takes becoming a bear.
her mom's going to appreciate her more. All her knowledge.
A princess should not have weapons, in your opinion.
That fish actually looks amazing, and I want it desperately. But it's good. Oh. Oh, she's turning more and more into a bear.
Guiding us home
4 more.
wherever we are.
Oh, yeah. I'll become a mama bear.
Take that crown off.
Light on the things that
But it's interesting because right now they're showing us that the mom has a lot to learn. But I'm like, yeah, but come on, Merida, bro. You ain't no angel. Teach her to fish.
I do like the music in this movie. Very good. Very good. I hope the mom permanently wants to stay this way.
That would be a ridiculous turn of events. Oh, but they're having fun together.
It's interesting because they can't verbally communicate with each other. So if they found a way to bond with each other.
Are you happy she's a bear? Or?
No, Merida. Let's not go down that path.
Merida's like, maybe I should never change her back. Low-key, Merida's a little evil.
We'll see before the movie's over.
I'm just saying right now, RN, right now.
Yeah, she's a teenager, you know?
That's not her mom. Her mom's going to have to fight that bear.
Mom, is that you?
She's becoming a full bear.
Because it's almost midnight.
You changed. Like you were a bear on the inside.
Hey.
Stop it! Mom!
Why doesn't she want the mom to follow the wisp?
And she has to follow it, not try to like
Yeah.
chase it away.
Wisp, more like pissed. Wickerfest. Cooler than Woodstock.
Whoever they were, they've been gone for a long, long time.
No. Oh no.
Dead.
Fine, Mom!
Oh.
I mean, I would turn the mom back, but use this as leverage.
In what way?
Like, look at the power I have. I can turn you into a bear.
You suppose this could have been the kingdom in that story you were telling me?
That's mean.
Well,
What you're pitching.
not everyone likes their parents, Roxy.
Oh.
2, 3, 4.
Split, like the tapestry.
Whoa.
The tapestry that you split.
Strength of 10 men. Fate be changed. Changed his fate.
Uh-huh.
The prince became...
The bear.
Yes. Oh, jeez. That's horrifying. Mama bear?
This must be the one that took the Daggett's leg, right?
I'm assuming.
What?
Good shit. Wow, how like drastically unstable are those rocks?
We need to get back to the castle, mend the bond torn by pride. The witch gave us the answer. The tapestry.
This is the weirdest premise.
It is strange. This is so...
Are the kids bears yet?
I don't know. It's a surprisingly contained film when you think about it, too.
Is it?
I mean, it's all like in this one location,
Oh.
and like it's barely doesn't really go far. And it's got this.
There's no telling how far I'll go. On this island, I know. Moana?
Oh.
Settle this now!
You're the king! You decide which one of our sons your daughter will marry.
None of your sons are fit to marry my daughter!
I could be the perfect daughter.
This means war!
This is basically Moana.
Yeah, in every way.
Through there and up to the tapestry with a lot of them boiling over like that.
Way to set the stage. Like, yeah, we know. This is so weird. It's been like the same location.
Where is the queen?
You will not stand for any more of this jiggery pokery.
That's right, let's see her.
Shut it!
PG.
It's really easy to be seen. There's also like a bunch of eyes looking out. You know.
That kingdom fell into war and ruin.
Oh, we've all heard that tale.
Legends are lessons. They ring with truths.
That's what I taught her.
In them, our bond was struck. Our clans were once enemies. But when invaders threatened us from the sea, you joined together.
No, keep going, honey.
You fought for each other. You risked everything for each other.
She's proud.
I get it.
I tore a great rift in our kingdom.
There's no one to blame but me.
Oh my God, she grew.
Kind of.
And so, there is the matter of my betrothal. I've decided to do what's right.
No, don't do it.
And
Break.
break tradition.
Ah.
My mother,
Loves me.
Queen.
Oh.
feels that we be free to
Make our own decisions.
write
Our own future.
own story.
You're nailing.
Our
Heart. Follow our heart.
hearts.
Yeah.
And find love in our own time.
Yes.
This is
A grand idea! Give us our own say in choosing our fate.
What?
Aye, why shouldn't we choose?
Oh.
You guys can't smell that?
Yeah.
It's been out in the wilderness this whole time. Oh no.
Let's crack open the King's private reserve to celebrate!
Bring the tiny glasses.
Alcohol saves all problems.
Low bar, gentlemen. Low bar.
Just need needle and thread.
Her mom knows how to do some stuff too. Oh no.
Mom?
Oh no, she's a bear again. Oh no.
Just takes that one little animal instinct.
Elinor!
He thinks the bear killed her.
Merida! What?
Dad! No! It's not what you think!
Merida, get back!
No, no.
Oh my god.
Speak quicker.
Merida! No!
Oh god. This is terrible.
No. Oh, be normal. Be normal. Go up. Put the crown on. Put the crown on. Sew the tapestry quickly.
Start saying
Speak.
shit
Speak.
to dad.
Speak.
Start.
It's alright. I'm alright. It's nothing. It's just a little scratch.
Tell your dad what's up. What?
No.
Dad!
Oh, count your stars, lass. It almost had you. Are you hurt?
It's your wife, Elinor.
Okay, you're gonna have to explain it better than that.
Yikes.
It's not Mordu.
Mordu or not, I'll avenge your mother.
Just listen to me. Listen. You can't. It's your wife.
Sew the tapestry and where are your sons?
What about the bear?
Just stay put.
Where are the boys? Oh, the boys that can help break her out.
Come on, you sorry bunch of glutes. Yeah!
How skinny are you?
That's why they said standards for women's bodies.
Mm-hmm. Starve yourself until you can fit through the window
Yeah, then you'll be beautiful.
to escape. Start sewing.
Maudie! I need you.
There they are.
Get the key.
Okay.
You don't want to like question like how's Merida controlling these bears?
This is hitting no Pixar beats.
Needle and thread, needle and thread, needle and thread.
She about to sing a song about sewing?
I don't think so.
Needle and thread, needle and thread, needle and thread. Otherwise, mother is dead.
Ah, not bad.
She's a bear. I don't care. You gonna write a line or no?
Needle and thread. Ah, you beauty.
Sorry, my mind trailed off to what if they literally murder her? I was just so caught up with that.
Jump.
Oh, wow.
PG.
Crass humor. Cubbies going in the boobies. Look at her being brave.
So what's her plan here?
She's gonna bring the cloth and then sew it with her. Oh gosh. Oh my god. This is horrifying.
She's sewing as she goes.
Oh, great.
That's It's my mother.
Are you out of your mind, lass?
Mum, are you hurt?
Yes.
Merida!
Oh God. Yeah.
Boys.
Boys?
Mordu.
Kill it!
It's sad to kill Mordu too, though.
I know, but he's long gone.
I know, but Mordu is casualty of the witch.
Whoa. Oh, Mama
Mother
Bear.
Wow, this is like Kong v. Godzilla.
How could she win?
The mother's instinct.
Mother's love, yeah.
Yeah, you know they can like lift cars and stuff.
Oh God. Yes. Propel, leverage it off. Throw it, kill him.
Oh.
That is tragic.
I feel so bad for Mordu. Oh, Mordu's soul.
He's been set free. Oh no.
No, it's good.
I mean, I know it looks good, but the situation's not good.
No, it's good.
Why?
Sun's rising and she's got the tapestry on.
I don't understand.
Say I'm sorry, maybe? I don't know. True love's kiss? Try the tropes.
I'm sorry.
Yep.
This is all my fault.
Yep.
There it is. This is really mending.
Yeah.
You've always been there for me. You've never given up on me. I just want you back.
They're all like, wait, what?
I want you back, Mommy.
Oh, these poor bears.
Yeah, the little kids must be like, what are we gonna do? Oh, it's her mom again. That's what's happening. We see some magic stuff.
Being out in the sunlight.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we good. We good, Holmes.
Mom,
Is she naked?
Let's hope so.
you changed.
Oh, darling. We both have.
What about the kids?
Vent your eyes, lads! Show some respect! Now that's what I call a wee naked babby!
Or even spit out some holy words.
Good song.
Goodbye! All the best! Fair wind to your sails!
We will run and scream. You
Adventurers.
feel our dreams and we'll be free.
There are those who say fate is something beyond our command.
She's riding with her.
Our fate lives within us. You only have to be brave enough to see it.
They worked it in.
Kind of.
That was strange. Strange movie.
That was a very surprising film.
2 directors getting solo credit. Sweet.
And a co-director.
Yeah. Well, we'll wait to see if there's a
John Lasseter.
mid-post credit scene. Kick us off, Roxy.
Yeah, no, honestly, I'm kind of just really surprised. That was fascinating. Like I genuinely wasn't expecting that. I didn't know much about this movie, obviously, but I guess I was expecting it when I said she's gonna turn into the bear. I don't know. I'm kind of conflicted. Did you like that?
It's the least I've liked an animated movie here. I've been like, it's fine, but it's I definitely got some gripes with it, but it was fine.
Is that
I
known?
didn't love it.
Is it supposed to be one of the better? I feel like I've heard really good things about this.
I have no idea what people think about it. I mean, the most I could do is give my honest opinion, and like honestly, I feel like I think it definitely needs some fleshing out in order to really sing. And it's like there's two camps of like what it's like. There was a time with Pixar where it was like anything they did was like this, other than like an exception, like Cars 2, they would have this perfect blend of like a fantastic story where it was amazing for all ages. And here, like I guess it's the sensibilities of the humor and style lean towards children. Oh, interesting. Oh,
Why?
Steve Jobs.
Why?
Because Steve Jobs, I think he bought Pixar or sold Pixar or something, right? Is that the case?
I don't remember that at all.
He had something to do with Pixar. I believe he sold or developed or something like that. He's part of when Pixar. I don't know.
I missed that. Huh.
Well, some of Pixar.
Okay, sure.
But this was strange because I was like, but it's also the lessons are kind of
The Legend of Mordu. What is?
No idea. But I have no idea. But they say what the lesson is. It Disney Pixar movie? What is this? What? So they say what the lesson is, but I didn't quite see it in the story.
Right.
Other than her being like, yeah, I messed up.
Yeah, what do you think they wanted us to take away from this, and what did you take away from it?
I mean, the takeaway is obvious that, you should be able to have your own independence, and freedom is valuable, and you should be able to make your own choices in life, and don't feel like you have to subscribe solely to, parents' belief. You carve your own path, all that fun jazz.
I felt like it was about that, but I feel like it was more about how there's two sides to every coin, and seeing each other's perspective is important.
Yeah, no, that's part of it too. And
right? Like, didn't you feel like the mom had to change as much as Merida had to change? I feel like they had to change equal amounts.
I guess the journey to them changing, I didn't quite feel or see like that was happening, and then it happened, and I was like, did I miss something entirely here where this change started to occur other than when they bonded with her? Like, the one thing I got is they hunted some fish in the water, and then after they were done hunting fish in the water, and like, oh, Mom, I love you, it was like right back to, we got to, oh my God, panic. And then suddenly the mom was like, no, I love and respect your lifestyle and choices. And I feel like there was like something just really missing here in order for those emotional beats to really sing. Like, this is the kind of movie that could have like brought me to tears, but I found myself kind of like befuddled by what the hell is happening right now.
I'm so with you on that. Like, I do think they heavily rely on that fishing scene to change everything for us. They're like, in this one scene, everything changes for both parties. Merida now sees her mom as an adventurer who's willing to try things and could live her lifestyle, and she's picturing her on horses. And the mother sees her daughter as this incredible woman who is exactly who a princess should be, and she should make her own choices. And like in like a 2-minute, you catch the fish.
Yeah, no, I'm there with you. Because, well, I mean, I'll say this. Like, I tend to feel a little bit bad dogging on an animated movie, especially here because I know that audiences who come here generally are like super positive and super optimistic about the movies.
Are we dogging on this? I definitely didn't hate this.
I didn't hate. I'm just more confused about, about how some of this went down. So yeah, it's like I feel like normally when if we cover these kind of movies, it's a bunch of overwhelming praise for the film. So I think like the positives, the obvious one, animation is great. I think Merida looks excellent. I craved like they'd set up so much with the archery, and it's called Brave, and I felt like the adventure was not really an adventure, and I guess it didn't need to be an adventure, but it just felt so small scale.
Like I thought we were gonna go to Wickerfest. I wanted to see the witch again.
I thought the archery was gonna come in, like her being an art. There's so much emphasis on it.
Yeah, except for that one moment where she decides I'm gonna marry myself because I'm the oldest child. Yeah, I did like the father-daughter relationship, how he's like, I'm going to teach you all these things anyway. I thought that was nice, and he's supportive of her, and yeah, and like you said, the animation's good. We like the music.
Yeah. Did you relate?
I really didn't.
As a woman, you did not relate to being a princess with these struggles?
I really didn't. I really didn't. I mean, I've been very lucky to come from a family who maybe my family too much is like, you don't need no man. so I didn't have that. Yeah, I don't know. It almost like took a classic story, which is princess needs to get betrothed, right? Like immediately you're like, oh, did they send out betrothal invitations or whatever? But then it made some truly bizarre choices. Like, actually, we're going to turn the mom into a bear and the kids, and the dad's hunting the bear. Yeah, that was fascinating. I can't say it was boring.
I wasn't bored.
No.
I wasn't bored because at the end of the day, I mean, at the very bottom line end of the day, it's targeted for kids. And I think it's a good kids film.
Do you?
See,
like
once that slipped out of my mouth, I was like, is this a good kids film?
Yeah, so I'm just picturing, like, if I had kids and they watch this, like, what I would hope they would get from it, which is, like, meet me halfway.
Yeah. I mean, that's kind of like a thing that...
Don't turn me into a bear?
Don't try to poison me.
Delivery! Sign here! Sign here!
Huh?
Haven't got all day.
It's come full circle.
What was the delivery?
All the stuff that Merida bought from the witch.
Oh, good call. I like the witch character.
I like the witch character too. The witch character was a lot of fun.
I wanted to pluck her hair, the hair from her chin.
Yeah, I just think that it needed some expansion and needed to really let some things blossom a little bit more. You know, that's kind of this. It's just the missing. Like everything they had in place was fine. I like the oddity choice of it being the bear. I like that.
Me too. I liked it too. It was bizarre.
Yeah, it's bizarre as hell. And I thought that they could have really done something where they're each seeing, because you're talking about seeing the different perspectives, and I'm like, I don't know what Merida saw in a different perspective. I felt like it was more that the mom just had to learn a lesson, and Merida had to learn it. It'd be like, I messed up this situation. But nothing really prior have I been like troublesome about, you know?
I don't know if that's we don't know Merida well enough to know like
it's a problem.
How selfish Merida always is. Like, yeah, is this a consistency? Like, is Merida always making decisions that turn people into bears or like that type of thing? Or was this a one-off? To me, it was more about accountability, right? Like, clearly, if you're not taking accountability for this, Merida, what other things aren't taking accountability for in life? Like, in life, stand by your decisions. Even if they're wrong and you have to apologize, you still have to take accountability for them. So I'm assuming, and they didn't show us that, but I'm assuming that's a through line for her, that she's never taking accountability. But I guess that could be wrong. It could be the one sole incident that she...
Well, they say she's really stubborn. So, you know, I can imagine that's what she has to learn. I guess when it came down to that moment where she gets two moments of the accountability, when she's addressing all the men and saying how she's created a divide. And then the other part is when, obviously she feels like she didn't succeed in turning her mom back, and then she's crying. And something about that first one in particular didn't feel, I guess a little bit more for the mom moment, but the first one in particular didn't feel quite like we got there in a way that felt earned, or there was some kind of catharsis to be had with this.
Because it was so presentational, and her mom's like mouthing words to her too. I think it was like, what do you really feel? Are you just saying this to the people to distract them? Or is this legitimate?
Well, even a little bit before she started saying that shit. Before the mom started mouthing stuff. And she was like, I gotta take responsibility. I gotta betroth someone. Then the mom stepped in and started like mouthing stuff. But before that, when she started taking responsibility for what was happening,
But she was still trying to distract them, like even though the mom wasn't speaking.
Oh, I get what you're saying now.
Like,
yeah, that's a good point.
Like, I don't know if that was real. I don't know whether she was like, everybody look at me, I'll marry somebody, or if she really was like, I'm gonna do this thing.
Yeah. I mean, I just feel like a lot of the journey overall was just a little bit strange. I thought it was weird, and even though I know Merida's whole thing, she doesn't take responsibility. There was something that I just didn't find. The thing that started like making me get pulled out was actually not when the mom turned into a bear. It was the way Merida was reacting to her being a bear was like an instant, and you could argue that it's her character, but for me, it was like not one part of you seems remotely like, oh my God, what have I done? The whole thing is like, it's not my fault.
Yeah.
And,
I get that you're a bear, but I didn't do it. So it was the witch. Obviously, like, don't come for me, Mom. And I was like, even me and my worst teenage self, which I was a brat, and totally like that part is relatable. And you do dumb stuff as a teenager. But if I had turned my mom into a bear, definitely you would be like, I feel so much guilt right now. But guilt looks different on everybody. Yeah. What is your favorite Pixar movie?
I think it's I haven't rewatched any in a long time. I think it's Incredibles.
That's a good one. Is this bottom of the barrel for you? The bottom, middle? Where does this lie?
What are some bad Pixar movies?
Cars. I don't think they're bad ones. I don't like Finding Nemo, so I'm not a good person to talk to.
You don't like good animated movies.
Wait, there's
you show back up here hating Puss in Boots. Loathing.
I really liked that movie.
Loathing Puss in Boots. Every reaction since has been damage control for
I know this is gonna set me back. This is gonna set me back.
Jeez.
I'm super curious to hear people talk about this movie now. Maybe this is why I didn't see it. I would say this is towards the bottom.
Oh, this is definitely towards the bottom.
Yeah,
in terms of storytelling, I mean, at first we stepped in, I was kind of refreshed. I found it refreshing. I was refreshed, so I stepped out of the shower. I found it refreshing because there's been kind of this like samey animation I've noticed with Pixar lately, and maybe that's not their fault actually, but there's been kind of this like samey tone in animation.
What's the word you're saying?
Samey. It's an official term that I have coined. Samey.
Like samesies.
Yeah, it's like things similar.
Yeah,
They're similar.
Okay.
And it hasn't been like no pun intended, it hasn't been like a draw to go watch Pixar lately. And when this animation popped, I was like, oh, yeah, it doesn't look like Soul and Elemental and stuff like this feels different.
Elemental was like my favorite.
I haven't seen it yet.
Oh, my God. I'm obsessed with it. It's so good.
I'm sure it's good. So, yeah, like, but then as the story progressed, there was just like little choices throughout it. And like we would usually say a comment or a joke about it. Odds are it's in this video. So we usually say like a comment or a joke about it. So I think while it was fun to watch with you, I still feel like overall by the end of the movie, I was like, this is just kind of an odd film that didn't quite capture the multi-layers I think it needed to do. And I think that scene of how Merida reacts to the mom being a bear is kind of like the encompassing thing I feel where there's a lack of multi-layers here that the movie needs in order for these emotional moments to hit, which Pixar movies generally hit.
It's on the checklist of like what makes a great Pixar movie. One of them is is this a real word? Emotionality of it.
That's a real word.
And yeah, this didn't have the like that gut wrenching, heartwarming. Aw, you know, I kind of was like, huh,
Yeah.
interesting. Like and at the end, you were like, what do you got to say about it, Rox? Because I was sitting there trying to figure out how did I feel about that movie, and that's usually not like how I feel at the end of movies. I usually feel very like, oh, I did not like that, or like, oh, I loved that. But this was kind of like, huh, how did I feel about Brave?
Yeah, it didn't quite soar. Didn't really feel like it had quite the wonder that you like. But overall, I mean, it still reaches a fine barometer to me.
Yeah.
That's pretty much where it lands at like the bottom, because I was like, it's fine. Like there's some really enjoyable moments, there's some really cool visuals, and I didn't hate Merida. I found her really questionable.
You really liked her at first.
Yeah, I thought she was great, and then
Yeah, me too.
And then it started kind of not jiving. But then but I mean, like this whole thing with like cutting back to the men, just the same joke of just them like yelling at each other and being like fighting with each other in the same proximity. It was just I don't know, it was kind of weird in the way that I felt like there was no real reaction to the kids being bears, and I was like, why is this not like a fucking concern for anyone right now?
Why did the kids turn back when the mom turned back? Because it wasn't about them.
I don't know. I don't know.
Okay.
Stuff happens, man.
Yeah, I think I've heard people say before, like, I mean, even a bad Pixar movie is not a bad movie, and I feel that way about this, where it's like it was totally serviceable, but then when whatever that thing that popped up was Legends of Mordu,
yeah,
I was like, I don't feel like I need to go watch that this second.
No.
Did you? What was the thing in the middle? You were like, we gotta look that up.
The turkey.
The turkey. Oh, if it was a Friends reference.
It's got 79%. I'm definitely not there. I'm more like a 65%. 79% is pretty low for Pixar.
Is it?
For the time it came out. 75% audience score, which is pretty low for Pixar at the time it came out.
Well, compared to what is high for Pixar in the 90s?
Here.
Elemental should have an 100.
It doesn't. It most certainly doesn't.
I would say that even like Lightyear, I think I preferred to this.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I
love all the Toy Story movies.
I was part of the camp that like actually loved Lightyear.
I like Lightyear
where
too.
a lot of people were like, "What the hell with Lightyear?"
I
was like, "That was my experience." So
I love Up. That's like my jam, and Inside Out I love as well.
Yeah, I saw Inside Out right here on this Chanel. Actually.
I'm curious what little short they played in front of this.
Oh yeah, I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, so they don't do those in the take homes.
Let me see here. Okay, I'm gonna get the Pixar release dates in chronological order, and I'll just tell you what came before this, like right before here.
Okay, that sounds good to me, Greg.
Yeah, you like that plan? Okay, well, it must have been better than this. Cars 2. All right.
Okay, so they were in a little dip.
But right before, but preceding Cars 2
was your movie?
Ratatouille,
Amazing.
WALL-E, Up,
Amazing.
and Toy Story 3.
Okay, so like banger, 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 banger.
Okay, and then following this journey, after Toy Story 3, yeah, like those are all, I don't even have to look it up on Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah,
like,
they must be in the 90s.
You know they're all like A+ audience scores.
No, Ratatouille is just the greatest.
And so then following Toy Story 3, Cars 2, which was like deemed like, the most Pixar disaster. And then Brave, and then Monsters University, The Good Dinosaur, Finding Dory.
Ooh.
And a lot of them are...
Good Dinosaur people don't love either.
A lot of them are really... A lot of these are like good to really good. I mean, like I'm talking about general perception of them. And then Coco is when they brought it back with, we're back to being like phenomenal, right? And then they had Incredibles 2 and then Toy Story 4.
So what year was this?
This year was 2012. So, yeah.
Wow, so this movie is over a decade old. And you and I both just managed to not see it. That's bizarre. This is the only Disney princess movie I hadn't seen. No, that's not true, actually. I lied.
What have you not seen?
Princess and the Frog.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, I missed that.
It's cute.
Any other thoughts on how brave.
I feel like I got to
This
say
was?
something more positive.
I know.
I feel like
It's so weird because I can't think of the positive thing to say except for the fact that I didn't actually dislike. Like I liked.
Yeah.
It was fine. So are you gonna Google what's a positive thing to say about Brave?
Yeah. Let's just go Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah.
Let's
Take
just-
somebody else's reaction.
Let's just say what other people said.
Okay.
I got this, Roxy.
All right. Give it to.
You know what'll help? We'll we'll
people.
see what some positive things were, and we'll be like, yeah, that's true. Yeah, we agree with that. I mean, what's the consensus?
Yeah. What do they say?
Brave offers young audiences and fairy tale fans a rousing. That's where you started losing me. Funny fantasy adventure with a distaff twist and surprising depth.
It did feel like
I can't agree with the surprising depth and the rousing. I just don't feel that.
It's also just kind of bizarre, like you said, that this takes place in one location when it's like, but this isn't. It's not a live action movie. You guys could have gone all over the place.
I didn't even quite get the whole Brave title.
I know.
Like,
yeah, that's.
I mean, yes, it takes levels of bravery to do some of the things that happen here, but it's not like the lesson is to be brave.
Yeah.
Yes, it takes courage to go against tradition and follow your own, of course. But that doesn't feel like what's truly represented here.
Maybe they could have called it, Bear. The bear.
Mama Bear.
Merida and the bear. Berries.
Contemporary attitudes about parenting and gender equality. That's true.
Gender equality.
And I think at 2012 that wasn't as prevalent in films.
You know what though? Not to go against what it just said positively, but the gender equality thing, it's like, but they were forcing their sons to get married too.
And they acknowledge that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So and they didn't
You
want
like
that
the
either.
mustache guy?
I love the mustache. That genuinely
yeah.
cracked me up. The way he tied his mustache. at the end.
Right. See, that's good. I love the horse Angus.
Yeah, the horse was cool when that was good. The evil bear.
Okay, all right. So here's a good consensus of the movie. Merida becomes a kind of rare protagonist from Brian Egger from Defocus Review, whose lesson tells a rapt audience that defying customs is okay, as long as we take responsibility for our actions and consider the ones we love in the process.
That's good. That's good.
That's a really good.
Really
That's
good.
what happens when you're a critic who has time to sit down and put your thoughts together.
As opposed to me, where you said, Roxy,
Roxy,
you
take it
have
away.
anything to
I'm
say?
like, I'm hoping you figure it out Friday because I don't really know.
But Roxy, you got thoughts on that? That was good because that is true. It is okay to go against tradition, but
Yeah.
it's not okay to turn people into bears. And that is the lesson for all.
See, I'm more with this Rodden one.
Oh, no.
A grandly mediocre accomplishment. I'm like, yeah, that's.
Greg, we just did something good.
That's what I'm like. That sums up my feelings. Like, yeah, it's like a grand form of banality. Not even not banality because banality lacks originality. But mediocre in its execution overall. Whatever. Whatever.
it's getting
I'm
worse.
sorry, everyone. I'm
gotta
sorry. All right.
Greg-
Normally, I don't want to apologize for my opinions and feelings. At
Bring
the
us
same
back.
time,
Bring us back
I know our audience.
to good. Bring us back to good.
The troll.
Is
I
it
like
over
the troll guy. He was fun. He was funny.
The kid one or the adult troll one?
The kid one. Yeah, the kid one was great. Anyway, close us out, Roxy, and segue us into a patron of the day shout out.
Okay. Who do you want to shout out?
Oh, we close this out. Do the thing where you're like, well, what'd you guys think? Do that stuff.
I'm on top of it, guys.
you
What
go,
do you think of Brave? Maybe you're with us. Maybe you're not. And let us know what your review of it is so that we can read them and think smart things about you guys and be like, oh, yeah, we did
Yeah.
like that part. That makes a lot of sense. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And thank you for being brave with us. Yeah, you are so brave.
It takes bravery to sacrifice time to watch this when you have other responsibilities.
Hashtag so brave.
So
Truly,
brave, so
truly
brave,
so
so
brave.
brave.
Craig, let's give them a round of applause. I said applause. It's not applause. It's applaud. Applause. Applause.
Let's give him a round of applause.
Let's give him a round
You didn't say anything wrong in that verbiage. That was good. You nailed
Okay,
it. You nailed it.
Thanks, guys. And shout out.
Yes, and the shout outs.
Is the shout out part of the
Yeah, and then say, let's-
thanks guys for being here. And also shout out to Pandemic Jones. Pandemic Jones, I got a Pandemic Jones. I got a Pandemic Jones.
I got a large bone for Pandemic Jones.
No, mine's a real song.
No, you don't.
You know what I mean?
No.
Oh,
I don't know what you mean.
Really? It goes, I got a basketball Jones. I got a basketball Jones. I got a basketball Jones. Oh, baby. Ooh, ooh.
I feel like I should know
Space
this song.
Jam, maybe? Whatever. Pandemic Jones.
That's racist.
Why? I don't even know what I'm singing. Please don't be. Whatever. At least you're the only pandemic we see in sight right now, which is good.
Better than the industry right now.
That's true, too. Yeah, I'm jonesing for some Jonesy
Yeah.
and all of that good stuff.
We'll take you out for some snow cones, Mr. Jones.
Oh, keep rhyming. Like Game of Thrones.
I'll never cast a stone at Pandemic Jones, and you never make me feel alone.
Because I don't have to pick a bone. E.T. phone.
Home.
Phone.
Oh, you did too many. You did the phone in
Phone.
there.
I know. I messed up.
Oh, you messed it up, man. We're doing N rhymes right now.
And that's our journey to clone
Yeah.
ourselves to another movie.
Yeah. I hope that you were shown
Oh, good one.
a lot of love as
this review was flown into you.
Oh boy.
Actually, that one was really good.
Yes.
Thank you, Pandemic Jones. We appreciate you. You're a super sexy patron. Thanks.
Hashtag so brave.